Hello and welcome to the Bowie Youth Showcase. My name is Shadia and I'm your host for today. On today's show, we will talk about a program that helps students achieve their future goals. We will also learn about the acting adventures of a local high school student. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Welcome back. I have the pleasure of introducing Ms. Kiah Victoria. Kiah is a sophomore at Bowie High School and has performed plenty of times on several productions. Recently, Kiah has performed at the Bowie Center for the Performing Arts for the production of Mulan. Kiah is also a singer and model. Welcome to the show, Kiah.
Thank you.
Let me first ask you why you were interested in acting and singing.
Well, I've been singing since I was about 5 or 6. It's just always been something that I've been drawn to. I really enjoy it, and it makes me happy. And I mean, I really like theater, so acting kind of comes along with that. And I'm kind of crazy, so I guess that kind of works out. So yeah, I just like being on stage. It's really fun.
Well, what do you like about acting in particular?
How you can just adapt to like so many different roles. Like, you're still you, but like you can play so many different characters, and it's really cool to like explore like different types of personalities that aren't necessarily yours, but it's just fun.
Is it easy to act as other characters?
It depends on the role. Like, I did a Shakespeare role of a servant in like back in the day, Elizabethan times, and like the language is a lot different, so it's hard to like, you know, act like them and like put yourself in that position. But there's been easier roles, like, I don't know, other stuff. But yeah.
How long have you been acting and singing?
I started acting in 2nd grade. I did my first play. It was called like Olivia's Hair Salon, and I was Olivia, and that was like my first thing. And I was like, well, this is cool. So for a while now. Was
it fun doing that?
Yeah, it was really fun.
How many performances have you done?
I've been in quite a few performances. When I was 10, I was on Broadway, which was really cool. I was in The Lion King, and I played young Nala, and that was a 6-month contract. So that was a really fun experience because I love New York, and just, it was Broadway, so it was like amazing. And when I came back, I did some neo-Shakespearean plays Melissa Ardick. It was like, it's based on A Winter's Tale. I played Time, which is really cool. It's like a role I've never played before, but it was awesome. And then I also did As You Like It at that place, at the Folger Theater. And when I went to Bowie High, first I did Aladdin, and then I did High School Musical, and most recently Mulan. And I was Mulan, so that was cool. Yeah.
How did you learn about these performances?
Well, The Lion King, when I first moved down here, I signed with Linda Townsend. And like a month after I signed with her, she was like, hey, there's auditions for The Lion King. And I was like, I'm gonna do that, because that's really cool. So, I mean, I just went to New York, and it all came together, and I was blessed. So that was really cool. And just, you know, being at Bowie, you know what's going on. So, and she also got me the jobs at the Folger Theater, and yeah.
It seems really, really fun. How was the audition process for all these things?
The Lion King was about a 2-week process. Like, I think there was like 4 callbacks. So it was really like nerve-wracking. Like, you go, and then like you had to wait like 3 or 4 days for them to call you, and then you go back, and then like there's a final one. Then you have to rip your hair out until they call you. So yeah, but the other stuff wasn't so bad. You pretty much figure out right after.
Yeah, sounds pretty tough.
Yeah.
Well, how did you feel when you got the part of these parts that you got in these productions?
Well, go back to The Lion King, because yeah, that was probably like the best feeling of my life. Like, I don't know, it was great. Like, I just put my mind to it. I was like, I have to get this role. Like, I couldn't imagine myself not getting it. And like, when they called me up, I was just like, what the heck, are you serious? Like, me? Like, of all people. I don't know, it's a really, really good feeling.
Well, I know that you recently auditioned for and got the lead role in the play Mulan at Bowie High School, and congratulations.
Thank you.
What made you audition for this play?
I just do all the plays that are there just because it's really fun. And yeah, Disney's always fun to do. And that was actually like my first like lead, like my character was in title of the play. So that was really awesome. Like I've never been like in the forefront like that. So that was a really good experience.
But I bet there were a lot of lines. Did anyone encourage you to take the part in this production?
Basically myself, and my family's always supportive, of course. They always want me to do everything, and I try, so.
Well, do you want to become an actress in the future as a career?
Yeah, I definitely want to keep singing, like making like records and stuff, and hopefully move on to like movies and like the big screen. That would be really cool.
Well, as a student who is taking part in a play at my school, what advice would you give me or another student who wants to take part in a play?
Well, learn your lines right away, and people will talk like, oh, she can't do that part very well, but like there's haters, but whatever. You do you, and it'll be great. Just put on a good show.
Well, thank you so much, Kiah, for coming to this show and for talking to us and in your experiences in Mulan. I look forward to hearing you and your successes in the future.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Inside your heart, you don't have to be afraid of what you are. There's an answer if you reach into your soul, and that sorrow that you know will melt away. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth that a hero lies in you. It's a long road when you face the world alone. No one reaches out a hand for you to hold. You can find love if you search within yourself, and that emptiness you felt will disappear. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth that a hero lies in you. Hey, the Lord knows
Welcome back. Kiah, in your various performances, how much time did you have to devote to your rehearsals?
It varies with each production, but the longest was The Lion King. It was like a 2.5 month process of just like every day going over your scenes and stuff. Mulan was really short. It was like a month, and it went by like really quickly. It sounds like a long time, but it just like goes, and like, whoa, opening night. So yeah, it just depends with like whatever production you're doing.
Were the rehearsals really long?
For Mulan, it was 5 to 9. Sometimes we would have all-day rehearsals, like when it was crunch time, like right before the show, we'd like come in at like 10 and not get out until like 6 o'clock. So sometimes it gets a little rigorous, but yeah.
Well, that seems like a lot. Thank you so much for coming to the show, and we hope to see you some other time in your successes in the future. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Joining me is Ms Cheryl Garett. Ms. Garett is the Executive Director of the Ivy Community Charities of Prince George's County. The Ivy Community Charities have various programs they sponsor, such as the Institute for the Growth and Development of African American Youth, also known as GADAY. Ms. Garett, welcome to the Bowie Youth Showcase.
Thank you.
I should let our viewers know that I'm a member of GADAY, and I believe that it is an excellent program. We have a lot of programs that we are into, and it's very fun. However, for those people who are not familiar with GADAY or the Ivy Community Charities, Ms. Garett, can you tell us a little bit about the Ivy Community Charities?
Sure, I'd love to. The Ivy Community Charities of Prince George's County, Incorporated, is the nonprofit arm of the Iota Gamma Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority here in Prince George's County. And as our name indicates, charities, we are about serving through our charitable organization, serving the needs of the citizens of Prince George's County. So, like the Institute for the Growth and Development of African American Youth, we have several other programs that we're developing that help to provide scholarships, for example, that provide tools for schools for students, that also help our elderly community as well in various ways. We go out and visit them, provide services to them, meet with them, do their fingernails, and kind of, do some exciting things for everyone in the county.
Well, does the Ivy Community Charities sponsor organizations that you would like to share with us?
Sure. We actually work a lot with the schools that are in the county, with a lot of the elementary schools. We work with those students, helping them through tutoring activities, through reading activities. We also work with several of the middle schools. We have a program called the Sarah Wise Wooten Young Ladies Academy, which is a real exciting program for middle school students at Drew Freeman Middle School, actually. And it's a mentoring program to help them to grow and develop, to give them cultural activities, to help them academically to grow as well, and to mature, to give them some leadership opportunities as well. I mean, young ladies like you, for example, who've come through and done some really exciting things. We want to try to mentor and help them to grow and develop so that they will be citizens who can support the rest of us in the county and the country.
Well, how long has the Ivy Community Charities been around?
We were organized in 1986. We're actually incorporated in the state of Maryland in 1986, and we're really proud that we've been providing services all of that time. We have a membership of over 400 persons who are involved in the Ivy Community Charities, so we're real proud of the fact that we can go throughout the county and provide our services.
Well, can you tell us about one of the programs called GADAY? What is the missions and goals of GADAY?
Well, the GADAY actually started back in probably the early 1980s, in fact. It actually started as one of our very first programs when Charities was formed, and when the sorority, actually, the chapter started here in Prince George's County with the Yes I Can group, and that was primarily the young ladies in the 7th, 8th, and 9th grade. And from that, we realized that we really could mature and not only work with young ladies, but also work with some young men as well. So we developed the program, the Institute for the Growth and Development of African American Youth, that goes from 7th through 12th grade. providing opportunities for them to kind of grow through the program, learning and mentoring with each other. There's so many activities that they're learning about with each other. Right now, as you know, there's this economic challenge and financial literacy challenge where the young people are really learning about the stock market and what they can do to become more financially viable.
Well, can you tell us a little bit more about the workshops?
Oh, yeah. Well, the good thing that you mentioned that. They actually developed, there's the Yes I Can group, 7th graders, and those workshops that they're working on as a group. Then there are the juniors, the 10th and 11th graders, and there's some workshops that kind of focus on the kinds of activities that high school students would be most interested in. And in the 12th grade, of course, then we're focusing on preparing those young people for college and kinds of activities that they need to get ready for college. There are some social etiquette activities to help them to know how to actually to go out when they're eating out in public, and those kinds of things, which I think I believe you participated in as well, and really help them to understand there's certain ways that we should behave when we're out in public, and so the workshops help them to understand those activities as well.
Well, you said that 7th through 12th graders can participate in Good Day. Do they have to have a certain grade point average to be?
Oh, not at all. All youth are involved in the Institute for the Growth and Development. You don't have to have a certain grade point average. You don't have to go to a particular school, private school, public school. It really doesn't matter. We are just excited to have as many students as possible to participate in the various programs that we offer.
Well, do they get awarded for their good grades if they did get good grades?
Actually, they do. So we want to encourage them to do their very best in school, and so we do award some extra points. There is a point system that the students go through, and at the end of the year, there are some first, second, and third place prizes for those who place the highest. And actually there are lots of other ways in which they can earn the points, going through the workshops, going to the cultural activities that we offer as well. All of those offer them some points and to move ahead.
Well, is there a cost affiliated with Good Day?
Not at all. We're so proud of the fact that there is no fee whatsoever attached to that. We have several fundraisers that we conduct during the course of the year that help us to raise the funds so that the youth don't have to pay any money to participate in any of the programs. The cultural activities, the field trips that we offer, anything, there's no fee attached to that.
Well, can you tell us a little bit about the service activities that Good Day is in?
Oh, sure. As I mentioned, there are some field trips that the young people go on. The Sarah Wise Wooten group sometimes works with the Institute Good Day, in fact, and there are some field trips that they've gone to the Capitol, they've gone to the White House, they've gone to Annapolis to actually learn more about legislative activities. There have been some other activities where they've gone to the theater as a group, we've gone to the Kennedy Center, we've gone to the Public Playhouse here in Prince George's County as well. So there are lots of different opportunities. And we try to have the youth to tell us what they want to do. It's not always us telling them, but really, what is it that they're interested in? And we try to give them that opportunity as well.
Well, I understand that high school students have to get service hours. Does Good Day help with them getting the service hours?
Absolutely. For any of the community service activities that we sponsor through Good Day, they absolutely get service hours. We also, in the fall, have a 5K walk, which is one of our fundraisers, and the youth can participate in that, and they get the community service for participating in that activity as well.
Well, what benefits does Good Day offer to students who are involved?
Well, as I indicated before, they have an opportunity to actually meet some students from across the county, which I think is really good. It's not just the kids that you know at your own school or in your own community, but you get to meet some kids from across the county, which I think is a benefit. The financial literacy activities and the economic challenge, the stock market challenge, for example, is a real exciting one that, in this economic age, there's so much going on, and we're learning so much about how important it is to know about the stock market and to know about how to invest. And so these activities really give young people an opportunity to do that now. oftentimes those of us, when we were growing up, we weren't doing anything like some of these activities you guys are involved in. So we want to really give you that opportunity to learn as much as you possibly can so that you'll be ready for the future.
Well, do you have activities, like, do you have programs that will help students get scholarships?
Oh, absolutely. We certainly do. And as part of our academic encouragement, we really try to help young people to understand there are so many scholarships out there, so many opportunities. And we actually offer a scholarship program. We actually provided $31,000 in scholarships last year and provided 30 scholarships to high school students in Prince George's County. And each of them is presented at the scholarship luncheon that we hold in May of every year. So we're really proud of that. We probably made several $100,000 in investments to young people in scholarships.
Well, are there any upcoming events that Good Day is sponsoring that you would like to tell our viewers about?
Well, there are lots of activities. One of the ones that we're real excited about has been our culminating event, the Cotillion Botillion, which involves young ladies and young men. It's generally for our 12th graders, and they have an opportunity to be presented to society. They will be wearing very formal attire. They'll have an opportunity actually to be presented. We will announce each of them at the Cotillion Botillion. That's going to be April 13th, this very month. And so we're excited about having them to be involved in that. Yeah, that's an upcoming event that we're real excited about.
Well, what do students need to prepare for the Cotillion or Botillion?
Well, actually, the etiquette activity that I talked about is one part of that. And also, they have an opportunity to actually be dancing with their parents. They're learning the waltz, and they're learning other kinds of dances. So there'll be preparation for those activities during the Cotillion Botillion. They'll have an opportunity to actually learn to be able to speak in public. So those are some of the other activities that we try to help them to understand better through the Institute Good Day.
Well, do they have rehearsals for the Cotillion and Botillion?
Oh, absolutely. They're weekly rehearsals. Sometimes twice a week there are rehearsals for the Cotillion Botillion because we want to be sure we get it right, and we want the young people to feel comfortable as they're going through this. It's very exciting as you come out dressed in your white gown and looking so pristine and wonderful, and the young men in their top hats and all. It's really very nice. They really enjoy it.
Well, where can our viewers get more information about the Cotillion and the Botillion?
We have a website, and they can go to our website, www.gaday, GADAAY.com, and they can get all kinds of information about all of our upcoming activities, including the Cotillion Botillion, including how they can actually become a member of Good Day. As I said, no cost, nothing like that, but they can get that information from our website.
Well, where does Good Day meet?
We meet at several libraries across the county so that it's really very accessible for young people to come out to those libraries. And so once they go on the website, they'll get information about exactly which library we're meeting at each month.
And how long are most meetings?
The meetings start around 10:30, and they go to about 12:30, maybe sometimes 1 o'clock, because sometimes the groups will meet after the general workshop. Some of them might meet in smaller groups. So.
Well, is there anything else you would like to share with our viewers?
Well, I think it's been a wonderful program. We're very proud of what we've been able to accomplish with the Good Day. We've got some excellent young people who are participating, like you, in the Good Day, so we're very, very proud of what we've been able to do over the past 20 years with our programs.
I'm really happy to be in Good Day. Well, thank you so much, Ms. Garett, for sharing this information about Institute Good Day and the Ivy Community Charities with our viewers. While I'm still new to the program, I've really learned a lot and I'm looking forward to participating in future activities. It was an honor having you on the show.
It was a great privilege to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And thank you for watching the Bowie Youth Showcase. We'll see you next time.
Three little birds sat on my window and they told me I don't need to worry. Summer came like cinnamon, so sweet. Little girls double dutch on the concrete. Maybe sometimes we got it wrong, but it's alright. The more things seem to change, the more they stay the same. Don't you think it's strange? Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your hair down. Sapphire and faded jeans, I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your hair down. Ooh, you're gonna find yourself some way, somehow. Blue as the sky, somber and lonely, sipping tea in a bar by the roadside. Don't you let those other boys fool you. Gotta love that afro hairdo. Maybe sometimes we feel afraid, but it's alright. The more they stay the same, the more you seem to change. Don't you think it's strange? Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your hair down. Sapphire and faded jeans, I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your hair down. Ooh, you're gonna find yourself some way, somehow. 'Twas more than I could take. Pity for pity's sake. Some nights can be awake. I thought that I was stronger. When you gonna realize that you don't even have to try any longer? Do what you want to. Girl, put your records on, yeah. Baby, you go ahead, let your hair down. Go let your hair down, yeah. Hope you get your dreams. Head down, baby, let your hair down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sapphire and faded jeans, I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your hair down. Ooh, you're gonna find yourself some way, somehow. Over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are